Hi everyone, my name is Megan. I am the face behind Tharana Creates. If you've been with me since I started this channel, I think about a year ago, you'll know that I've pretty much only posted plan with me videos, traveler notebook flip throughs, all of that. I am a big planner nerd, planner person, and I do really enjoy posting those videos, but I haven't found a way to edit voiceovers or like a good system for that. Because I don't want to pay for Photoshop. So that's why I haven't posted those very consistently. But this is one of my planners. I figured I would show you guys. If you're brand new here, if you're just here because I am posting a book video, because I thought, why not? Why not make a bookish video? I might start doing them more. And by might, I mean I really am hoping to do them more. And yeah, because I'm hoping editing won't be as bad, I guess. I don't know. It just seemed like a fun idea. I'm also starting a book blog for reviews. I'm getting more and more into the rabbit hole that is NetGalley. So check out for some links down below. I also have a planner and book Instagram. So Instagrams, I should say. So check out all of those things. Yeah, a little bit about me. I live in Colorado. I am a social worker. I specialize in mental health. In addition to reading and planning and crafting, I also enjoy crocheting. I obviously watch too much Netflix. Yeah, I have 2 cats. I'm sure you'll see them if I ever vlog. I don't know if I will, but if I do, I'm sure they will pop up in videos because they're kind of always in my business. I also PR for Creating & Co. That's the hoodie I have on today. Look for a promo code down below. She has bookish stickers, bookmarks, book merch, lots of great things. So yeah, make sure you check her out. In terms of what I read the most, I definitely read mostly fantasy. I've started getting more into sci-fi, but like in terms of shelf space, I have like 1 sci-fi shelf and like this whole bookshelf is fantasy. So I read YA and adult fantasy. I also enjoy thrillers. Sometimes I read biographies, sometimes I read contemporary, but fantasy is my most read genre. Favorite series, some of them, or favorite books. I love the Throne of Glass and A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I like the storyline, I like the characters. One of my favorite reads of the year, if I can remember where I put it. Oh, it's hiding. One of my favorite reads of the year was Fireborn. Thank you, Paige at Creating Co. for pushing this book because I love it. I also love A Discovery of Witches. I reread that series almost every year. Yeah, those are the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. So yeah, I think that's enough about me. If there's anything else that you want to know, leave a question in the comment below. So let's get into my August TBR. Now I am doing 2 readathons this month. I'm doing the Dice readathon. I'll leave the blog post that Paige posted down below. It's hosted by Creating & Co. I think it's the last full week in August, but I don't remember for sure. And then I'm doing the magical readathon all month. I'm trying to get my newts. I am going for Mind Medic or Magizoologist. I don't know how to say that. But the like Magizoologist career has less prompts, so I'm still keeping it. I like gave myself 4 career options for the owls, and now I'm down to 2, but I would prefer to do Mind Medic since it's closest to what I do in the real world, and it would be cool to see that represented in some sort of fantasy setting. So originally when I posted on my Bookstagram what like my TBR was, I think there were only 4 or 5 on there because I was like, I'm just gonna keep it like simple. And then I grabbed books for this video and there were more. So here's where we're at. I'm also a mood reader, so who knows if I'll get to these books or not, but some of these I've been wanting to get to for a while, so they're definitely higher on my list of books that I would like to get to soon. So the first one is The Night Circus, and this was not in my picture because frankly it was downstairs down here with all the books that I have read. Upstairs in my husband's office is my like unread shelf because I have like a reading chair in there and stuff. Because my office is small. Let me know if you ever want an office tour or a bookshelf tour. I'm willing to do that with my iPhone. So we can try our best. But I need to reread this for a book club because it's been a few years since I've read it. I'm also hoping that it'll remind me that I can get through her writing style since it is a lot harder to get into. Not that I love it, but when I read this in grad school, I remember that it took me like a month and a half to finish it, but I also I didn't have as much time to read. So I'm hoping if I get through this that I will have the motivation to finally read The Starless Sea. So this is for my book club out here in Colorado. I really want to reread also the American Royals book soon, either this month or next month, since the second book in the series comes out. So I am hoping to get to this soon. I loved this book last year. It was one of my favorite books of the year, so I'm hoping that the second one will hold up as well. I also have been meaning to reread Red, White, and Royal Blue. I wanted to reread this in July and I just didn't get to it, so I'm hoping I'll get to it soon. We'll see. This probably is lower on the priority list, but I still want to reread it. Next is These Broken Stars. This is I guess I should be telling you about the books. I'm not going to go back and tell you about those three. I feel like they've been out for a while. These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. I don't remember much about it except that it's a YA sci-fi book and the cover is gorgeous. Yeah. So I'm hoping to read this because I loved the Illuminae files and the Aurora cycle that Amy Kaufman collabed with Jay Kristoff on. So I'm hoping to get to that. I also have heard a ton about Roar since I joined Bookstagram. It's by Cora Carmack. And I know that it's fantasy. I know that the cover looks really cool. YA fantasy. Yeah, it says, legend says that Aurora Pavin's ancestors first gained their magic by facing a storm and stealing part of its essence. Aurora has been groomed to be the perfect queen, but she's yet to show any trace of magic she'll need to protect her people. So, I don't know, it sounds great. I've been in the mood for YA fantasy lately, so I'm sure I'll read that. Next is The House on the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune, not Klein. And I really want to read this because I know it's about a caseworker. I know that it's in a little bit of a like magical fantasy setting, and I think this is the closest I'll ever get to having like my job, even though I don't work as a child caseworker. I work with adults in mental health, but like this is the closest that I will get to seeing my job represented in a fantasy setting, so I'm really excited. I've also heard great things about this book, so I am really, really hoping to get to this month. I really wanted to get to it in July and I didn't. I also need to read The Camelot Betrayal. This is an ARC that I got. It's my only and first physical ARC. I'm so excited. I loved the Guinevere Deception last year, and I was really lucky enough to get this ARC from Get Underlined. So thank you. It's by Kirsten White. She also wrote the Anti-Rye series. I think it's called Anti-Rye. Ooh. She has another series that's like historical fiction-ish based, but I'm so excited. This book comes out November 10th, so I'm hoping to get to it this month so that I can like digest it and write a really good review for you guys. So hopefully I'll be motivated enough to post a wrap-up video and you guys can hear about it then. But I am so excited to read this book. Like, I also want to get to the Diviners book. I've heard really good things about it. I loved Libba Bray's other series. I read it when it came out when I was a teenager. and it's set in the 1920s, which is one of my favorite things. So this was another book I wanted to get to in July that I still want to get to soon. So I'm hoping to get to this. And then last, but certainly not least, I want to continue the Casket Girls series and read the Romeo Catchers. I have been meaning to read this for months, but it is pretty thick. And the last book left me with a lot of feels, so I've put it off. But I want to read it soon. So that's everything that I'm hoping to read, or I'm like currently in the mood for August. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to post more bookish videos. I'm really hoping to vlog at least part of the Roll the Dice readathon with Creating & Co, because the concept is really cool, and I have a ton of dice. Oh, I also play Dungeons and Dragons, which is why I have a ton of dice. So I'm really excited for that readathon. So I'm hoping to be back with another bookish video soon, and some planning videos as well. Bye!